Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends for some more legendary testing. Okay, today we have 3 new contestants. On top we have Scrap Warrior. And I was going to call Scrap Warrior Max until one of my viewers gave me the perfect name suggestion. This is Merle up here. If you don't know who Merle is, you should watch the beginning seasons of The Walking Dead. You know, when it was actually good. And in the front here, we have Talany. Of course, she was put together from cells from battleground victories and one crushing defeat. But I've named her Taylor, and that was kind of getting close to suggestions. There was a lot of suggestions regarding her name, and I think that one probably works the best. Although I was thinking about Annie too, but I think I'm going with Taylor. It has to do with her name, Talany, Taylor. It's close enough, right? Okay, on the bottom we have Borjork, who I've named Brody because, of course, his brother is named Quint. Jaws reference, by the way. I was actually considering trading him out with Palax. One reason, of course, is because Palax has 3 open ruin slots, whereas Brody has 2. The other 2 are fully open. But I figured, I'll get around to Palax eventually. There are new individuals on the horizon. So, also, I didn't like the low health. Kind of a glass cannon. So, everybody here is kind of chunky and will do a lot of damage. So, let's begin and see how these individuals work out. I will have a specific eye on Talany in the front because she's a serious damage dealer. I don't even know who's going first. Okay, she's going first. All right, why don't we just start with this one, right? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do Dragon Armor, all right? We're going to do Dragon Armor. That's going to give her a life shield. It's going to give her Dragon Hater, but it's going to give her double damage. That's the one I'm looking for. All right, and we're going to start with a massive smoke screen. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies. Applies total blind to all enemies. Okay, and then, Orc Dance! I don't want you to finish them. Okay, well, they're nature, so you're not going to do that. Oh, speaking of which, actually, why don't we do this? Removes all negative status effects from itself, applies nature, weakness, and daze. So why don't we do that? I mean, the daze is unnecessary, because they're going to miss anyway, since they're blind. But if there's anything left of them, I expect Borjork to finish them off. But this is going to hurt a lot. Okay, so Thunder Longbow. Deals heavy thunder damage to all enemies. Applies shock to all enemies. Okay, and they got shocked. One of the things, as I understand, that shocked does, let's just check it out here, blocks extra turn skills. So if you use that on a Voltec or use that on a Prince Charmless, they're in a lot of trouble. Yes, they are. It's also a dot, too. All right, so I'm going to guess that they're probably dead. Let's see. I can just hit one of them, right? Saber throwing. Actually, that would finish them off, but I really want Borjork to get his time in there, right? And gives him the extra turn, so he gets mechanical hater. You know what? Why don't we just do that? And then he'll take one of them out. They're not mechanical or anything like that. I just wanted to use it. Okay, so what we're going to do is this one here, since they are now weak to nature, deals moderate nature damage to all enemies, applies bleeding. I just want to give them a chance to give some good damage. You miss one of them! Okay, you know what? That's really, really embarrassing. Wow. She didn't need weakness to do more damage. Just saying. All right. So let's continue. All right, so I'm guessing they're pretty strong for that. I'm going to stay away from anything with 3 waves, but I'm open to 2 waves. I am indeed. All right, let's look around here, see what we can find. I'd like to mix it up a little bit there, not the same. Okay, well, that's 2 waves. Do I want to do that one? The first 2 are water. That would really be kind of brutal. All right, let's see. There's a good mix-up right there. And they got some levels, so let's try that. All right, let's go. Okay, they get to go first. Okay, they have identified their target. But it's not going to do you any good. All right, weak damage then, huh? Okay, weak damage. Okay, you missed the shock on that one. I mean, he got damage. I guess he resisted it. Yeah, hardening. It's not important anymore. All right, we're going to go with smokescreen. Because total... Okay, he was immune to blindness in the front, so he's immune to total blindness also. All right, let's think. Oh, well, you know, we'll get the bleeding going here, because why not? Okay, angry plant. They really, really want her dead, don't they? Unfortunately, you were blind. Very, very blind. All right, let's see. Big game hunting. Actually, she has this one, so she can come back with this. Rainbow. Deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies. Applies shock again. Okay, that guy in the top actually has it now. All right, and then saber throwing. Deals moderate metal damage to all enemies. Applies bleeding, and I do believe that they are dead now. Notice how he didn't miss, Borjork? Just saying. Alrighty. Okay, so they need a challenge, I think. So, what do we have here? If it's not 3 waves, we'll do it. It's 2 waves. Okay, the second one is going to be water. That's going to be kind of rough for them, isn't it? Alright, why don't we just do this one, and this will be the end of our 60th level. After this, we'll rank them up to 80. Yeah. Don't tell me again, okay? Just don't tell me again. All right, let's go. All right, we do need to actually conserve a little bit here. We don't have any healing. And they're all higher level, so you go, oh, what do we got? Low Storm. Deals insane thunder damage and stuns. Are they immune to stun? No, they are not. They are, however, strong against thunder damage, so not much she can do about that, but they are stunned. What a lovely day! What do we got here? Deals very heavy nature damage, applies bleeding and total blind. That would be kind of a waste at the moment, wouldn't it? I'm actually going to go with the saber throwing. We're going to save that for the next group. Okay. He resisted bleeding. Yes, hardening. It's not required. Let's think about this. This is an orc. Deals massive thunder damage. Yeah, they're nature, so that's kind of a big deal there. Did anybody not get the bleeding? You did not get the bleeding. You got the bleeding now. All right, let's think about this for a second. Maybe I want to do dragon armor. I don't think they're going to last very long. All right, I'm going to do dragon armor to give her the life shield, dragon hater, and double damage. More importantly, the double damage. Well, you know what? I might as well do this one because it's going to kill them, and he's going to get total blind with his special anyway, right? So there's no reason to hold on to it. Okay, they're going to die anyway because, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to charge because they got bleeding on them. They're going to die anyway. The next group is in trouble. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to hurt a lot. All right, so she's got double damage on, she's got her shield on, and we're going to use Thunder Longbow. Deals heavy damage to all enemies, applies shock. So, okay, and they all got it. And then, of course, what a lovely day. Deals heavy metal damage to, or very heavy metal damage to all enemies, applies bleeding and total blind. Yeah, pretty sure they're dead. I think Borjork is starting to feel a little inferior there. Maybe it's because he is a bit inferior. Okay, so yeah, they're doing pretty good right now. I could crank up the levels a little bit more in terms of their opponents, but I don't really see a purpose in that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to level them up to 80. So that is what we're going to do, and we're going to start with her. Quite frankly, I don't see any change in skills. I really don't. But we'll try to keep an open mind, right? So we're going to 80. Dragon scales. This was a different one. It's nearly the same as the one she has, except it gives damage boost, and it lasts for 3 turns. I think that the double damage probably works better. You know, the way I see it is that if she's on a team and the denial goes off, right? She's got good denial, whoever it is, then she can take a turn to put this on and then come back the next turn. Unless, of course, they're water, in which case it doesn't matter. But if she needs the extra damage, besides, Dragon Armor is actually spelled properly. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that one. I kind of like that one. We might see a lot of that one, though, because I think we got everything else that was kind of high. Trophy Hunting deals very heavy damage to one. Okay, that was a single target shocked, but I think we have the better version of that. Yes, we do. 1 round cooldown is nice, but you know what? 2, 2, 1. Well, that one's a 3, but she doesn't have any problems with that. No, she doesn't. No problems. All right. 75. Yeah, Trophy Hunting. We'll probably get the other buff next. Yeah, we got Trophy Hunting. Okay, so she's ready to rock. All right, let's go and find our fellas. I happen to know where they are. They're over here on this island here. We'll start with the important one. Yeah, that's going to be Meryl. Yeah, these two just are in a higher plane of importance than Borjork is. You know, if Palax had been really great, I mean, he is great. It's just in comparison to these two, he falls into the same category with Borjork. He's good. He's just not on the level with these two, right? Been looking forward to this guy for a while. All right, so let's start feeding here. Once again, I don't think there's going to be anything I'm going to change. Homebrewed nuclear device. Deals massive special damage to one enemy. All right, so that's a 0 cooldown. I think that was the reason I went with it. Besides, total blind, when you use blindness, there's no immunity afterwards. So you can just come back and do total blind on the same individual to keep them. I mean, look at this way. Can you imagine how useful he'd be in a Titan invasion? He can just keep putting total blind every round he comes up on the Titan because it's a 0 cooldown until he runs out of stamina. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely good. And this is a group attack. This is a group attack, and this one here, yeah, that one, it's great for a couple of reasons. One, takes the negative status effects off. If there's mechanical on the other side, then he's got mechanical hater off, right? And then he gets an extra turn, which is going to reduce the cooldown on everything he's used already, right? So yeah, I mean, this is just, I mean, it's a good attack. It's just that it doesn't work with what I want to do with him. And we're probably going to see that one a lot here. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if we see that every time. Knife throwing. Oh, that was the single target version of this one. Yeah, the thing is, you know what sets this one apart? First of all, the bleeding. If something is bleeding already, it's bleeding. And also, it's got a 2-round cooldown. That's the benefit of this one over here. You can use it whenever. And total blind is just great because the other guys, they just can't attack, right? All right, so last one. Probably back to the first one, right? Yep. It's a good one. It's just it doesn't fit in with what I want for him. All right, so we have one more individual to do, and let's get to it. Yeah, like I said, he has 2 open slots, which is okay. It's just not terrific, right? All right, so let's see whether or not we want to change anything. Okay, roar! Okay, applies damage boost and wing hater to all allies. Applies double damage to itself. Well, that's a stun. It's a big hit and it's a stun. Nature, I think he benefits more from nature weakness. And then, of course, there's the daze, too. I think that one kind of works better. I mean, giving a damage boost to your own allies is great. It's just that wing hater is very specific and will only work in certain situations, you know? And, of course, double damage to himself is really good as well. So, it's just nature weakness. I just like this one better. It is close, though. It is very close. Because, like I said, he's giving a damage boost to his friends, and he's giving double damage to himself. Wow, for 2 rounds. That's a very good point. Yeah, it's really, really difficult, isn't it? I'm going to stick with what I have, though. It is really, really hard, isn't it? But I'm just thinking now, in the context of the group that I have right now, it would be very useful to have this one. Now that I've actually used him, it would be very useful. See, the nature weakness is going to be great for him, but how many others in his group are going to be able to take advantage of it? I'm going to swap it. I'm going to swap it. I mean, nature weakness is good, but it's only going to be useful for him. You know, that's what I'm thinking. And the thing is, the double damage does last for 2 turns, which is pretty good. All right, so I did make a change there. Okay, I came to fight. Yeah, you sure you don't want this one? Yeah, it's really difficult. It's really difficult. Yeah, it's like, really, you should take this one, you know? Okay, and we're done. Okay, we'll see whether I made a mistake or not. Okay, so they're all leveled up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find them some playmates, and then we will be back. Okay, we're back and found some playmates. Let's go. And yeah, we're just going to do this. Okay. That does not fill me with confidence there, Taylor. Just saying. Dude, we need control of the situation. Could you take care of that for us? Okay, well, she was immune to blindness in the front. So can you do something about her? And I'm talking stun. Oh, is it her? Yeah, it looks like a her. Definitely a her. All right. Okay, that doesn't work because you can't see. They have something against orcs. They're very bad. They're very bad individuals. All right, why don't we... Yeah, let's just go for the damage. Okay, you actually hit all of them that time. That's a wonderful thing. Let's get some bleeding going. Ooh, they don't like metal. No, they don't. Okay, bleeding and shocking. Okay, and let's think. Well, they're already bleeding, but you're going to do damage, so that's a good thing. Okay, it took an extra round there, but did the job. The job is done. All right, let's shoot for, what do we have over here? Just short. 2 waves. And it's nature, so that means there's going to be some damage issues there. All right, why don't we just do that one? Then we'll go for something higher level. Okay, and let us begin. They're probably going first, right? No, they're not. All right, let's think. I'm wondering if I should play the long game and just go with this. Hold on a second. How much is he going to do? All right, I'm going to go with the dragon armor to get the double damage. All right, and in the meantime, I think you guys can just kind of like... Okay, the one in the front resisted, but to be fair, it is hardened, so that's fine. I think I'm going for the stun again. Okay, good. So basically they can't do anything. Except you're going to waste your time. You're going to waste your time. Wonderful. All right. Boom, that's going to hurt. I think the one in the front is dead. I'm going to save the... Hold on, that one. I'm going to kill that one. And you have a crew of cruel chop. This one down here. They should all be dead now. You're dead. You're dead. And you're dead. And the irony of this is now Winged Hater would actually be very useful, wouldn't it? Alright. Ooh, you guys are all thunder, aren't you? That's a problem. Okay, we're applying shock, though. And they're immune to blindness, so it's a good thing I did when I did. That is, using his total blind attack previously. Besides, we want to see these guys bleed. Okay, except for that guy down there. Apparently we can't hit him. Let's do some more. Oh, we do have the wing hater. Oh, okay. They don't like that. Oh, they just realized that they have wings. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Which one's got the most health? One on the bottom. Oh, that hurt. Okay, what do you have? This one here. They both have the same health, so. And immediately the skill is useful, right? And a little bit of cruel chop and finish him off. Ooh, that was very damaging. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Regardless of some missing. Alright, so let's find something challenging. Alright, let's see. What do we have over here? I want 90s. I want something in the 90s. I'd rather not do 2 waves, right? I just want to pick something that's kind of hard. I think we did that one. They're waters, so that would be kind of like, oh, wait a minute. What about this? This will probably be multiple waves, I'm guessing, right? We could do that. I mean, there is water there, but they are like 93 and 94, and there are 2 waves. All right, so why don't we just do this one, and this will be the last one for level 80. Then we'll rank them up to 100 and then find some real fun. I might throw a rune or 2 on. I'm thinking of putting something on Taylor and Merle. Brody can keep going the way he's going. Okay, so this is gonna hurt. Just saying. Except the guy at the above. You have an accuracy issue, don't you? I do realize that there are a lot of levels higher, but, you know. Let me think about this for a moment. Do I want to use that one now, or do I want to save it for the next round? I'm going to use the bleeding now. Oh, that does less damage against them. All right, I'm going to use the smoke screen. Oh, I shouldn't have done it. They're immune to blindness. The 2 in the back. Okay, that was dumb. Because I was going to use his bleeding attack now because it wasn't going to do weak damage. Well, I have to use it now. Alright, guy in the front's dead. Unfortunately, he was the only one who was blind. Okay, that was rude. Do I want to do that one? I think I'm going to go dragon armor with her. Smoke screen. What is this one? Mechanical. They're not mechanical. I don't need that one yet. All right, we'll do smoke screen. Oh, well, I'm just going for the damage, really. The one on the bottom is dead already. All right. Except, of course, if you missed. They don't have wings. That one. Okay, that one's dead. All right, what do you got? Seems like a waste, but I don't want to use a group attack on you. A big waste, because she had the double damage. Okay. That's not good. But that is. That's very good. Did she still have double damage on? I have to go look at that, because, I mean, that was... I guess maybe just because they were water, right? You can have a smoke screen, except you're not. You're just... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Let's just do that, because why not? And then I'm going to do a saber. Get you bleeding. All right, what do you got? That's going to get you bleeding. All right, why don't we do war? Okay, she's out of stamina. Okay, you're out of stamina. You're not out of stamina. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure you're dead. But, just in case. He had double damage. Okay, actually, that was a pretty good score there. Pretty good score indeed. All right. Anyway, I think that these three are doing very well, and I am just going to level them up to 100, and then we'll come back and find some playmates for them. All right, so everybody is leveled up there, and you might notice I put I placed 2 runes. I put like a 4-speed on Scrap Warrior over there on Meryl. I'm probably going to do better than that. I'm not going to make him Denial. I'm going to make him like middle of the road, but definitely going to put a little bit of speed on him. And of course, I put a 5 damage on Talany over there, and Borjork refused to take any. He said he didn't want any. A true orc wouldn't want any. And you might notice, yes, I went there with dragons. And they also seem to have wings, too. I wonder how this is going to turn out. Okay, he's going first. That is very fortuitous, isn't it? Please don't miss, because you're going to ruin this if you do. Okay, you missed 1. They don't seem to like orcs. Oh, that is extremely unfortunate. Could you please do dragon armor? I'm just going to press dragon armor, and I'm hoping you're going to do dragon armor. You did dragon armor. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I want you to do. Now I want you to do war. Okay, what a lovely day. Okay, that's actually going to kill them, and I don't want that to happen. I'm having fun here, right? Let's think. Smoke screen. You know what we can do? Can we do a total blind on you in the front? Because you are just a real pain. Thank you. Okay. You guys had better finish it, because otherwise, bad stuff is coming your way. Ah, no, you're totally blind. Okay, so I wonder how this is going to work out. Not too good. Nope, not too good at all. Was that 304,000? Wow. That's a nasty combo there, right? Okay, that worked out pretty darn good. Was that the best one? It might have been the best score. Okay, that worked out pretty well, but then the deck was stacked against them, right? So let's find something that's like, wow, that's kind of hard, you know, that kind of thing. All right, let's just look around here. The Christmas Island, what do we have? Okay, that could be interesting. I would actually like to find 2 waves. You know, I think at their current, especially with the runes added, I think they're kind of tough. Okay, I'm not finding, see, that would be interesting, but could be deadly for them, for the other side. Okay, we have this one. Are we going to do this one? I mean, we usually do this one, right? Why not? Let's see how quickly they can handle it, or get handled. Alrighty, let's begin. All right, anybody? Okay, the present is immune to blindness. All right, we'll just do this then. Nope, none of that. Nope, no, unfortunately. Oh, you get to go first. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we'll save the dragon armor for later if we decide to do that. Okay, could you please hit the present that's sitting over there, please? That'd be nice. All right. We want to see you bleed now. Okay, Mother doesn't want to bleed. Ouch. That was ugly. I need to save something for come next round, don't I? Can we blind you again? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, she's trying to do bad things there. Interesting. I'm going to do dragon armor now. Hopefully she won't have to do anything. Cruel chop, you're dead. I want it for the next round. All right, what do we got? I can do smokescreen again, and this one will kill you along with the shocked. Hopefully you're going next. Yes, you are. Okay, saber throwing. Merle wants to see you bleed. Okay, he didn't want to bleed up there. Okay, please don't okay, that's not good. Okay, damage decrease. Okay, well, still double damage. All right, so let's go with Rainbow. Okay. Double damage. Okay, what do you got going here? Apply stun. Who is going next? Okay, he's going down here, but I can't stun him. So I think we're going to do some war. We don't have a lot of stamina left, though. Okay, that's not good. That's very... Okay, smokescreen. Anybody immune to blindness? Nope. Okay, that worked out good. You cannot see, therefore I am. Okay, that was unfortunate. But this is not unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate. Okay, could you not miss the giant elf thing over there, please? Okay, you have no stamina. Uh-oh, he's got a workshop. Okay, please don't hit Taylor with the workshop. Pretty sure you're dead. Yep. Okay, so they handle that kind of man. It was a little bit tricky there, a little bit tricky, but, it did manage to get through that one. All right, so why don't we just look for one really hard one? Let's just skip a little here. So what do we have here? Well, I want one, but I want them to be kind of hard. I would accept hard there if it wasn't for the fellow in the middle. He's just too slow to consider to be hard, you know what I mean? That could be ugly. All right, let's do that. All right, this will be our last fight. Okay, let's go. Okay, he's still going first, and nobody is immune to blindness. Except she got missed there. Don't poison the Taylor, that's very mean. She's going to do dragon armor. Brody wants to see you bleed. Okay, he's going here with the. Actually, what does he do with this? No, I'm gonna blind her. Hopefully, good. Worked this time. Okay, that was unfortunate. That's the way out of that, of course, isn't it? Okay, so are they all dead? They're all dead, aren't they? Okay, low storm deals insane thunder damage, may stun. I don't think the stun is going to be necessary. Once rigor mortis is setting in, stunning is kind of redundant. Okay, that might be the best. Okay, 7-7. Yeah, that was the best score. That was the best score I've gotten in that one. Right. If it was a little bit more tight, we probably would have gotten it there. Certainly, if they had like full runes on them, yeah, that would have worked out very well. Okay, so let's just go in and take a look at them. All right, so what do I think? They're very good. Obviously, there's different degrees of very good, but Borjork was actually, I think he was more useful once I changed his buff, but we'll go from the top. All right, we'll start with Meryl, Scrap Warrior. Of course, the total blind is very useful, and the single target one was also useful too. Then, of course, he's got the metal bleeding attack, which was, yeah, that's good damage right there. It did step on the toes with Borjork a little bit there because they both had group bleeding attacks, so I really wanted to avoid using them at the same time. But if it was somebody else or he had like a poison thing down here, it would work much better. And then, of course, there's the... We didn't really get a chance to do the mechanical hater extra turn thing, but, obviously it's a very good thing if there is mechanical on the other side. I probably should have looked for an encounter like that, but I think we know what it's going to do from the other haters we ran into, right? I mean, we had experience with Dragon Hater from Talany, and we had Wing Hater, and when the two of them were combined, it was kind of amazing, right? All right, now, Taylor, Talany. obviously a huge damage dealer. Very, very, especially if the targets are water. But even then, she can buff herself up, and against dragons, she's just devastatingly lethal. So, it's hard to say. Now, obviously, I think that Voltic is still my best damage dealer, but I think she's going to be trading time with Alex. Alex Cole, that is. Alex Bone? Alex Cole? I get those mixed up. I think it's Alex Bone. The thing about Alex is that he has the group stun, and then he has the group attack that gives him evade. So in some cases, he's useful for that. But in terms of raw damage, especially if a dragon is involved, she's going to be big time damage. Big time damage. So I'm probably going to put 2 damages and a speed on her, because she does have the 2 group attacks, and that she does have the self buff. So I do want her to have some merit of speed to be able to go more often. If she didn't have that, maybe I'd just go full damage across the board. But the thing about it is, as she is, I think she does benefit from speed. Besides, she's kind of fast herself. So any kind of good speed on her is going to have a very good effect on her. And then we have Brody down here, Borjork. A little better than I thought he was going to be. Again, he was stepping on toes with Meryl up here because his group attack also does bleeding. And of course, nature, we actually ran into a number of nature individuals. I did swap out his nature weakness for the one that he has now, and I think that was a better move. It's better for the group. They all get a damage bonus. He gets double damage for 2 turns. I think that's kind of more useful in the end. Anyway, he does good damage. His single target stun was very useful at times. And of course, he's got the other attack, which is hard, which also does bleeding. So he's very good. He's very good. It's the thing about it, he does have a locked slot at the moment. And there are so many individuals that I would want to unlock even after the big sale. I don't know if I would do that with him. So that was kind of the reason I was thinking of Palax in this situation. Would Palax have been better in this group? Maybe, because after all, his group attack does poison. So it might have been a little bit better synergy. The thing about it is his health is so low, I would have been concerned about him just dying a lot, But anyway, they're all very good. I have to give big kudos to Talany in the front. But you know what? Scrap Warrior, I wanted him for a long time, and he is just really, really good too. Borjork's good too. It's just that these two are in a different class. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.